Jack Ma was born on September 10, 1964 in Hangzhou, China. His Chinese name is Ma Yun. He grew up in a very poor family. His parents were traditional musicians and storytellers. They earned little money, but they gave Jack love and support. As a child, Jack was small and weak. He often got into fights and was not very strong. But he was brave and never gave up. He loved to read and learn new things, even if he failed sometimes. He was not good at math or science. In fact, he failed many exams. But he loved learning English. It became his favorite subject because it allowed him to learn about the world outside China. In the 1970s, China started to open up to the world. Tourists from other countries came to visit Hangzhou. Jack saw this as a great chance to practice English with native speakers. Every morning for 9 years, he rode his bike to a hotel where foreign tourists stayed. He gave them free tours of the city just to practice speaking English. This helped him improve his English skills and confidence. This habit made a big difference in Jack's life. He learned not just the language, but also new ideas and ways of thinking. That early connection with the world helped shape his future dreams. Jack Ma faced many challenges in education. After high school, he wanted to go to university, but he failed the national entrance exam twice. Many people told him to stop trying. He didn't listen. On his third attempt, he passed and entered Hangzhou Teachers Institute. He chose to study English because of his love for the language and culture. After graduating, he became an English teacher at a local university. He earned just $12 a month, but he enjoyed teaching and was very popular among students. Even though he had a good job, Jack felt something was missing. He dreamed of doing something big. He wanted to start his own business, even though he didn't know how. He applied for many jobs, including KFC and the police, but he was rejected from all of them. He even said once, "Out of 24 people, I was the only one not hired by KFC." These rejections did not stop him. He believed failure was just part of learning. Each failure gave him more courage to keep moving forward. In 1995, Jack Ma visited the United States as a translator. There, he saw the internet for the first time. He was surprised and excited by it. He searched for China online but found nothing. This made him think. He saw a big chance to bring the internet to China. When he returned home, he started his first online business called China Pages. China Pages was one of the first internet companies in China. It helped Chinese companies create websites, but it didn't work well. The government and businesses were not ready for the internet. The failure of China Pages was disappointing, but Jack learned many things. He understood how internet businesses worked and what people needed. He didn't give up. He believed the internet would become important in China. He kept looking for better ideas. He talked to friends, read books, and studied the market. In those days, most people in China had never used the internet, but Jack's vision was strong. He believed small businesses could grow faster using online tools. In 1999, Jack Ma invited 17 of his friends to his apartment. He shared his big idea. He wanted to start a company that would help small businesses sell their products online. That was the beginning of Alibaba. The name Alibaba came from the famous story Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Jack chose it because it was easy to spell and known worldwide. He wanted a name that everyone could remember. The company started with very little money. They worked in a small apartment. But everyone on the team believed in Jack's idea and worked very hard. In the beginning, Alibaba was just a simple website, but it allowed small Chinese companies to connect with buyers from other countries. This was a new way of doing business. In 2000, the company received a big investment from SoftBank and Goldman Sachs, $25 million. This gave Alibaba the strength to grow and compete. Jack Ma had finally found his path. His dream of using the internet to help people was now becoming real. But the journey had just begun. Alibaba faced many problems in its early years. Many Chinese companies did not believe in online business. Jack and his team had to travel all over China to explain how Alibaba worked. They often gave their services for free in the beginning. They trained people and showed them how to use the internet. It took time, but people slowly started to trust them. Alibaba also faced strong competition from big global companies. eBay entered China and wanted to take over the online market. Many thought Alibaba would lose, but Jack said, "eBay is a shark in the ocean. We are a crocodile in the Yangtze River." And he believed that local companies understand local people better. Alibaba focused on Chinese customers. They offered local support and better service. Slowly, people began to choose Alibaba over eBay. This hard work paid off. Alibaba grew fast. Jack Ma showed that strong belief and local knowledge could beat even the biggest companies. In 2003, Jack Ma launched Taobao, an online shopping website for regular people. At first, it was free and simple, but it became very popular, especially with young buyers in China. Taobao's success was a big surprise. It grew faster than eBay's China business. People liked it because it felt more friendly and trusted local sellers. To make online shopping safer, Jack Ma also created Alipay. It was a payment service that held the money until the customer received their product. This built trust. Many banks and experts said Alipay would fail, but Jack believed in the power of trust and kept moving forward. Soon, Alipay became the top payment service in China. These two services, Taobao and Alipay, changed online shopping forever. They made it easier and safer for people to buy and sell on the internet. With these successes, Alibaba was no longer just a startup. It became one of the biggest internet companies in the world. By 2005, Alibaba had become a major name in China. But Jack Ma wanted to grow beyond China. He dreamed of making Alibaba a global company that could compete with giants like Amazon and Google. He focused on expanding Alibaba's services to help international businesses. They built stronger platforms, improved technology, and made it easier for people from other countries to use the site. In 2014, Alibaba had one of the biggest IPOs, initial public offerings, in history. It was listed on the New York Stock Exchange and raised $25 billion. This made Jack Ma one of the richest people in the world. People around the world began to notice Jack Ma. He became a speaker at global events and shared his ideas on success, failure, and leadership. His speeches were funny, honest, and inspiring. He often said, "Never give up. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine." These words gave hope to young people everywhere. Alibaba kept growing. Jack's global dream was now real. The company had offices in many countries and worked with businesses from all around the world. In 2018, Jack Ma shocked the world by announcing his retirement plan. He said he wanted to leave Alibaba in 2019 on his 55th birthday. He believed young people should lead the future. People were surprised. Jack had built one of the largest companies in history, but he said he wanted to return to his first love, education. He wanted to help young people learn and grow. In September 2019, he officially stepped down as chairman of Alibaba. Daniel Zhang became the new leader of the company. Jack said goodbye with a big celebration filled with music and memories. Even after retiring, Jack stayed active. He focused on charity work, especially through the Jack Ma Foundation. He supported schools, teachers, and rural education in China and other countries. He also became a global advisor, giving speeches and advice on technology, entrepreneurship, and leadership. His goal was to inspire the next generation of leaders. Jack believed in passing the torch. He often said, "Your employees are your best assets. Train them well, and they will build something even better." His words continued to guide Alibaba and many others. In 2020, When COVID-19 hit the world, Jack Ma helped by donating masks, test kits, and medical equipment to many countries. His foundation became active in fighting the virus, but in late 2020, Jack gave a speech criticizing China's financial rules. Soon after, the Chinese government stopped Ant Group's $37 billion IPO, which was going to be the largest in the world. After that, Jack disappeared from public view. For months, no one saw or heard from him. People around the world started to ask, "Where is Jack Ma?" In 2021, he appeared again in a short video talking to teachers, but he stayed quiet for a long time. He traveled to different countries, keeping a low profile and avoiding the spotlight. In 2023, Jack slowly returned to China and visited schools and universities. He started teaching again and focused on education and agriculture technology. By 2024 and 2025, Jack Ma continued to live quietly. He avoided business headlines but stayed busy with his projects in education and farming, working mostly through his foundation. Jack Ma is now seen as one of the greatest business leaders in the world. From a poor boy in Hangzhou to the founder of Alibaba, his story inspires millions. He showed that failure can lead to success. He failed exams, was rejected from jobs, and lost early businesses. But he never gave up. He believed in hard work, teamwork, and thinking differently. His biggest lesson was not about money, it was about people. He said, "Customers first, employees second, and shareholders third." And that idea helped build a strong company culture. Even after retirement, Jack is helping people. Through his foundation, he supports schools, trains teachers, and helps farmers use technology. He wants to build a better future for the next generation. Jack also encourages young people to follow their dreams. He believes in small businesses and says, "If you help others succeed, you will succeed too." He hopes more people will become job creators, not job seekers. As of April 2025, Jack Ma lives a quiet life, working behind the scenes. But his words, work, and wisdom continue to shine. His story is a symbol of courage, kindness, and never giving up.